Welcome back, my dear students. In this lecture here, we're going to be learning how to improve our application here a little more. All right. So first of all, we're going to start with the create method. I think this could be improved since every time we call this method, all it's doing is creating the same information over and over again, right? Well, not the same information, but it will override certain information and it will not even detect if the user is there. So it's just gonna keep overriding, and we could run into a lot of problems with this create method if we use it like this. So what I want to do in this lecture here is create a new method that will detect if the user is there, and if that data is there, then it will just update it. All right. And if it's not there, then it will create it. So let's go ahead and make something like that happen right now. All right. So I hope you guys are having a really good day. It's a really good day to learn some PHP. Just pay a close attention here. Know that this is your time for education. So turn off your phones and close your doors and pay attention to this couple minutes. All right. So let's go ahead and write this function or method, right? Let's call it save. And this is going to be super simple. We could use a if statement, but it's just going to take us too many lines of code. And I prefer this shorthand version with a ternary, with the shorthand ternary operators. All right. I can barely pronounce that. Sorry, guys. My English is not 100%. All right. So what we want to do is we want to check to see if, and the ternary, for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, is the ternary operator right here. All right. Just know that you can look it up like this. All right. All right. But anyway, you should know that by now. So we want to check if this object's ID is here, and if it is, we want to do something with it. All right. So if it is, this is what the question mark is. Then we want to update. If it's not, and that's what the calling is for, we want to create. That's it, right? Look at that. Very easy, right? Now we made this application a lot smarter than what it is. And all we have to do here to use this is we can we can come to admin underscore content. I'm just gonna copy this, all right, and I'm gonna comment it out. All right. So we could say something like, I want to find the user. I think number two, I got that in my database, number 2. Let's just refresh. I got number 2 available. I got demo 5000 as a username. I'm just gonna name it something different. All right. So I'm gonna say I want to change the username to equals what? Whatever. All right. And all we gotta do is call that method right here, save. Now Dave, save. Then we go and refresh on admin, come back to our table, refresh here, and you can see that it updated that method. It found it, it found the ID, and it updated it. All right, perfect. So now, if we wanted to create, we wanted to use the same method to create something. Let's just comment this out. All right, and we can use it like this: new user. All right, and I'm just gonna call this whatever 2000. And look at this. Save it, come back here, refresh, come back here, refresh, and look at this. It created that new user, that object, right? Look at that. Beautiful, right? We only have, of course, the ID, which is auto incremented. We have the username, and we don't have the other fields. But now we can come here, all right? We can come here and update that user because it's number 12. And we can give it some password. All right. And we could say just the password, just password. Because right now it doesn't have anything. I'm just gonna write whatever there. I'm gonna come back here and refresh here, and you can see now we just gave it a new password to that user. All right, so I mean, think about it, how easy that is. Beautiful, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and comment this out. All right, so we made a big improvement to our user class here, a user object. All right, so now everything is a little better. Now in the next lecture, we're gonna keep making improvements on this class here, and we are going to try to make some code here more reusable, so that way we can reuse it in other classes. Okay, so anyway, thank you so much for watching this lecture and keeping up with me. And if you don't understand something, let me know, message me, and I will explain it to you. Take care, keep it up, you're doing a great job if you're following, and I see you in the next lecture.